Which animal is known for having blue blood?
The horseshoe crab is known for having blue blood due to its copper-based hemocyanin.
What's the rarest food color?
The rarest food color is black, found in items like black truffles and squid ink pasta.
What makes certain flowers emit fluorescence under ultraviolet light?
Some flowers contain fluorescent compounds that absorb UV light and re-emit it in visible wavelengths, making them glow. This attracts pollinators like bees, which can see UV light. How do colors play a role in animal mating behaviors and courtship displays?
Colors in animals often serve as signals for fitness, health, or dominance. Males of many species display vibrant plumage or patterns to attract mates. What principles do artists follow when working with colors in their creations?
Artists use color theory to harmonize and contrast colors for emotional impact, visual balance, and to guide the viewer's eye through the artwork.
Which famous painting by Van Gogh features swirling skies and glowing stars in blue tones?
The painting is called Starry Night.
Which color is known as the color of ghosts and has no place on the visible spectrum?
Ultraviolet light, which is invisible to humans but vital for many insects and animals.
What's the most vibrant color found in coral reefs?
The most vibrant colors in coral reefs are often shades of neon blue, green, and yellow, created by fluorescent proteins in their tissues. What causes the sky to turn red, orange, and yellow during sunrise or sunset?
During sunrise or sunset, sunlight passes through more atmosphere, scattering shorter blue wavelengths and leaving longer red and orange wavelengths to dominate.
Why are blue jeans called blue?
Blue jeans are colored using indigo dye, which creates the distinctive blue color that fades over time. What causes flowers to have various colors?
Flower pigments such as anthocyanins and carotenoids determine their color. These natural pigments are influenced by environmental factors like light exposure and temperature.
How does color influence brand recognition and consumer behavior?
Color plays a crucial role in branding by enhancing brand recognition, evoking emotions, and influencing purchasing decisions. Psychological associations with colors help brands connect with their audiences.
What causes the formation of a rainbow?
Rainbows form when sunlight interacts with water droplets in the air, causing refraction, reflection, and dispersion of light into its spectral colors.
What color represents creativity and innovation in art?
Purple is often associated with creativity, imagination, and innovation in art.
Historically, what made the pigment ultramarine so extraordinarily valuable, and how did its cost compare to precious metals like gold?
Ultramarine's high cost stemmed from its origin. Derived from lapis lazuli, a semi-precious stone mined exclusively in Afghanistan for centuries. During the Middle Ages and Renaissance, it was often more expensive than gold due to the arduous mining and processing required to extract the vibrant blue pigment. Given its prominence in printing and design, Why is the color magenta relatively scarce in the natural world?
Magenta, as we perceive it, is a synthetic color, a mix of red and blue. Most natural pigments are based on yellow, red, or blue. Magenta's unique combination isn't commonly produced by plants or animals.
What was the unusual process for creating Tyrian Purple? And why did it become so closely associated with royalty and high status?
Tyrian Purple, also known as royal purple, was extracted from a sea snail species Murex brandaris through an extremely complex and laborious process, requiring thousands of snails to produce just a tiny amount of dye. This scarcity, combined with its rich, vibrant hue, made it incredibly expensive and reserved for the elite.
Beyond hue, what are the two crucial perceptual dimensions that define the Munsell Color System? And how do they contribute to a more complete color specification?
The Munsell Color System utilizes hue, value, lightness, darkness, and chroma, saturation, purity, as its three fundamental dimensions. Value describes the lightness or darkness of a color, while chroma indicates its intensity or purity relative to gray.
What crucial shift in the textile industry occurred as a direct consequence of William Perkin's accidental synthesis of mauveine? And how did it shape the future of color production?
Perkin's discovery of mauveine in 1856 revolutionized color production by marking the dawn of the synthetic dye industry. Prior to this, natural dyes were the only option, making colors expensive and limited. Perkin's invention made vibrant, affordable dyes accessible on a mass scale. Beyond its intense pigmentation, what are the key scientific properties of phthalo blue that have made it indispensable across a surprisingly diverse range of industrial and artistic applications?
Phthalo Blue's remarkable stability, exceptional light fastness, and high tinting strength, coupled with its non-toxicity, have cemented its place in everything from paints and plastics to lasers and inkjet printing. Its chemical structure allows for vibrant color with very little pigment needed. Historically, what natural source provided the most coveted and vibrant indigo dye, and what laborious process was involved in extracting it?
The most prized indigo dye came from the Indigofera tinctoria * plant, native to India. Extracting the dye involved fermenting the plant's leaves, a complex and time-consuming process that often took weeks to complete, resulting in a deep, rich blue.
Beyond the visible spectrum, what fascinating properties and uses does ultraviolet, UV, light possess? And why is it sometimes beneficial and other times harmful?
UV light has higher energy than visible light and is responsible for phenomena like vitamin D synthesis in humans and sterilizing water. However, excessive exposure can damage DNA, leading to sunburn, premature aging, and increased cancer risk, necessitating protective measures like sunscreen.
Considering the subtractive color model, how does cyan contribute to creating a wide range of hues when mixed with other colors?
In subtractive color mixing, like with paints and inks, cyan absorbs red light and reflects blue and green, allowing it to combine with magenta, absorbing green, and yellow, absorbing blue, to produce a full spectrum of colors, including black.
Traditionally, what gender was pink associated with, and how did this perception dramatically shift over the 20th century, influencing design and marketing?
Surprisingly, pink was historically associated with boys, considered a diminutive form of red, symbolizing strength and masculinity. In the 20th century, marketing campaigns shifted the perception to associate it with girls, influenced by fashion trends and gendered product marketing.